So this YouTube channel is not a channel about me teaching you how to code, or, I'm not going to read the CPT book word for word. I'm not going to do any of that because I'm hoping that some of you guys are familiar with coding already anyway, and also billing. Some of you who are not, um, feel free, join my class. We go from scratch. The book that I have will show you a lot of the ins and outs and a lot of the questions that you guys do have referring to billing and coding. Nobody's an expert. We're not going to pass that class on the instant. You know, we're not going to, go into the CPC exam and say, oh, I got it. Trust me, the most of us went in that exam and did not pass on the first try. It's not going to happen. Some of us do, some of us don't. I've been coding for years, and it just never even dawned on me, I don't need that test. Why should I take a test? But you know what? I did. First time I took that test, I did not pass that test. The coding, no problem. Boom. The short answers, I didn't pass that portion. So that led me to believe that, all right, we got a problem here. My medical terminology is not as good as I thought it was. My deciphering of surgeries is not as good as I thought it was. My calculation of how many stitches is this, how many this, how many that. Okay, that's good. But names and terminology, I did not get. Definitions, I was off. So, I'm not saying out of zero, but, out of 75 questions, I'm pretty sure I got at least 50, but it wasn't good. So, what I want to do is just give you guys insight on what to do to pass the test. What can you do to pass the test? How do you study to pass this test? What am I doing wrong? Some of us, pay for the test, take the test, let's see what's on it. Let's see what's on it. Then the next time, you're not going to get the same test. Forget about it. The test is 150 questions. You've got 75 cases and 75 open and closed questions. I would suggest that you do utilize the short answers first. However you want. If you're better at the cases first, do the cases first. You're better at the short answers first, do the short answers first. But again, excuse me, that's up to you. So, that's what I want you guys, want you to do. Make sure you get the most current books when you're taking your test. One of the things that I think was an issue the first time taking the exam was that some of my students use the AMA book, that's fine. I love the AMA book. Yeah, it's prettier. But guess what? When you take your CPC from AAPC, their book has much better illustrations as far as their test. Stuff that you are looking for is right in the front of that book. So, the more you look at that AAPC book, the more you recognize some of that stuff that's going to be on that test. Boom, you go straight to it. So, that's one of the things that, that's a problem. I had students who, just frustrated. They take it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 6 times. It's like, what are they doing? What are they doing? You know what I'm saying? It's not. You have people working in the hospital for years, and they take those boot camp classes, and they take those songs. So after they do all that, then they say, Miss Lambert, what's the problem? Okay, I'm going to tell you what the problem is. You're not retaining the information. You're paying, but you're not retaining the information. I had one person, she was in New York. She went to the boot camps. She went to this. She went to that. Never passed the test. She called me 2 or 3 times. We talked. I gave her all the advice I can give her. And guess what? The next time, she passed that test. She passed with a 70, but she passed that test. So, you just never know. What you're doing is wrong. What you're doing may not be the right study for you. Don't take the test after all these classes and all this studying, and then, boom, you fail the test. And then when you fail a test, you go back and you start studying, doing the same type of study routine that you did when you took that test. That's not going to work. No. You got to do a different type of study tactic. That's not going to work. So that's what we're going to talk about and in my YouTube class. So I won't call it a class. It's more like a like a session. The classes I have are online. You can send me an email and I'll give it to you. And I got quiz, tests, whatever you want. It's on there. And the basis of this is for us to form a team. We can form our own, coalition of, coders. All that stuff is free. You don't have to, I don't expect anybody to do anything. My glory at the end of the day is to see these girls pass this test. I'm sorry, and gentlemen too. The book, I'm sorry, you have to pay for the book. And the book is not expensive. It's only $20. But I have everything in this book that can assist you in trying to pass your test. So just, look on Amazon. It's on Amazon. You can get it or you can buy it from me. It doesn't make a difference. And I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. So, keep up. Next segment, we'll see what's up.